Today on BodyShaping Blueprint TV, we're talking with Jason Hunter, registered dietitian and the head of research and development at Program Nutrition, about how to crush your curb cravings for good. My name is Carb, and BodyShaping Blueprint TV starts right now. Hello everyone, and welcome to BodyShaping Blueprint TV. I am your host, Cameron Magachuk, and this week we have probably gonna have another 2 episodes coming out this week, just like we did last week. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be a big week. So keeping with the theme of last week, how I was releasing some of those sneak peeks from my upcoming Masters of Metabolism series that's coming up in a couple weeks, I'm going to give you a sneak peek into my interview with Jason Hunter. So Jason Hunter, this is a really good interview for me because I got to talk with him and I really like his work and I believe in what he does, and I also support his, he's the head of research and development for Program Nutrition, which is one of the only supplement companies that I actually recommend and that I endorse to my clients here at Boom Body Shaping and at BodyShapingBlueprint.com. So, and they're the ones that I take too. They're actually the only supplements that I take right now. So I really believe in them. They're really good products. And so it's really exciting to talk to him on the phone and kind of get his mindset for how he plans meals with his clients and how he develops supplements and kind of what they have, how they do things over there at ProGrade, and with his own meal planning and his own products as well, because he is a registered dietitian and he's one of the best in the world. So it was really awesome to get a feel for his products and his meal planning system and everything. And he works off of a carb rotation system. So in this little clip I'm going to show you guys today, he's going to talk about his carb rotation system and why that is a superior system to pretty much anything else. And I really believe it is now too, because it really shows how you can crush your carbohydrate cravings and keep them intact for throughout the week. So it's a really good system. I've been using it myself for the last little while, and I use it with my clients here at Boom Body Shaping as well. So it's a very good system to use, and this clip is going to tell you why. Okay, so take it away, Jason.
Well, now I want to talk about meal planning first. One of your fat loss systems you created is the carb rotation diet. Now, can you maybe just give an overview of what that diet entails and why rotating your carbs like that is so effective for fat loss?
Well, in general, most people have this almost addiction to carbs. You know, we eat too many carbohydrates. If you look at the average analysis of most people's meal plans, they're very carb heavy, sometimes even fat heavy, very low in protein. And that's one of the reasons why, as Americans anyways, we tend to gain weight so easily, and there's so many that are overweight, is because of the ratio in how we eat our foods. So I created the carb rotation diet to, one, break that habit or break that addiction of thinking you need those carbohydrates or those sugars, because your body does get used to those sugars all the time. And what can happen is, at some point, the body cannot metabolize all of them, and you start to break down a little in regards to the insulin working properly, and many people end up with type 2 diabetes as a result of that. So, you know, we want to break that addiction or that habit so that your body knows it doesn't have to rely on those sugars. And I created the rotating your carbs method of that so that you could realistically do it as well as easily do it. You know, some of these programs are just very extreme, and yes, they can work for the short term, but where do you go from there? And with me being a registered dietitian, I wanted to make sure that, you know, you had a place to go to after you lost your weight, as well as learning along the way. So, you know, the beginning idea was to break that addiction, but the second idea was to teach you how to eat the proper nutrients and why you're eating them. You know, what are they doing to your body? How are they helping you? How are you living a better life as a result of that? And in result, you're going to lose weight. So that's kind of where the carb rotation diet idea came from, was a little bit of reinforce, realign what your body should be doing, as well as teaching you why it should be doing it.
Okay, awesome. So this is a plan that someone could realistically be on for forever. Like, this is a healthy, balanced eating plan.
Correct.
Okay, awesome.
And in the program, there's actually an entire section on maintenance, as well as, you know, food label reading, all kinds of things to have people make those healthy choices, you know, every day of the week for the rest of their life, not just, hey, I'm on this program, but, you know, this is a new, healthier way of eating for them.
Awesome. And so what makes the rotating method a better method than other low-carb diets that people may have heard of, such as like the Atkins diet from years ago?
Well, we don't allow people to necessarily say, hey, just as long as it's low carb, you can eat whatever junk food you want, with high fats and high calories and things like that, because to me that's not teaching someone how to live a healthier lifestyle. You need to encompass all the variables of a healthy lifestyle when you make, the decision to actually live a healthier life. So just because weight loss is happening doesn't mean you're living a healthier life based off of, what you're doing to achieve that weight loss. So, it's more about teaching you as well as your body how to utilize that protein when you eat it. Why are you eating these types of foods at this time? What's the benefit of that? And also, your body does need carbohydrates. It's not that you can live just off of no carbohydrates at all. So it's a little bit of a psychological thing with your brain too, because if you always feel that you're going to fail or you can never have carbs or this and that, it just really sets people up for failure because they tend to splurge, they binge, and they fall off the boat, so to speak, in regards to their healthy eating plans. So as much physical as it is, it's also mental. It's retraining your brain to adapt this healthier lifestyle and not feel like you're being, deprived of anything.
Do you think there's any basis to, like, there's a lot of products and stuff out there that incorporate cheat days into their diet plans. Do you think there's any basis to, like, a full-blown eat whatever you want type of cheat day?
I do believe in some instances there is. It does kind of depend on what type of programs you're following. I mean, I guess some people would call what I call a high carbohydrate day a cheat day in a way, because I'm not having you actually measure your carbohydrates. I'm still having you do certain guidelines, but if you're hungry, you're hungry. You can eat more of that, or things like that. But there is some truth to the fact of, depending on how restrictive you are with your eating, that a cheat day helps reset the hormone levels, particularly leptin, so that your body continues to attempt to lose weight and not go into more of a starvation type mode.
Okay.
All right, I hope you guys enjoyed that and got a few useful pieces of information out of that little quick sample from my interview with Jason Hunter. Now for your question of the day, question of the week. So do you feel like you're in control of your carbohydrate intake? Do you feel like you have that under control and that you don't get cravings for carbohydrates, you don't get those sugar cravings, things like that? Do you feel like you're in control? You can go ahead and post your answer down in this comment section below, and I will respond to those as well. So yeah, just let me know, are you in control? Now, coming up next week, I'm probably going to have another one of these shooting out on Friday, give you two this week, and it's going to be a really good one also. It's a sample from my interview with the host of another popular web TV show called Made Fit TV, and that's Jennifer DiDonato. She's a fitness model. She lives in Michigan, and she does Made Fit TV. She's been doing it for a couple of years now, and it's a really, really popular web TV show for health and fitness and weight loss. So I'm going to talk to her, and I'll give you a sneak peek into that interview on Friday. Okay, so that's it for me. Again, my name is Cameron Magachuk from BodyShaping TV and BodyShapingBlueprint.com, and I will see you on Friday.